I don't like Elden Ring. Now, hold on. Before you dislike the video and comment how much of an idiot I am, I love Elden Ring. I think it's a beautiful game. I think the work Miyazaki and the entire From Software team and everyone who worked on Elden Ring, everything that went into this game just deserved to be praised. In fact, I'm getting around to recording this after the Game Awards, where Elden Ring did win Game of the Year, in addition to Best Game Direction and Best RPG. So, I have nothing against it. This is not one of those videos. But what up, people of the internet? My name is Spike to the Plug, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been around my channel for a long time, you would know that I have a habit of doing this. I am recording this really late. It is currently morning, but it's dark, so it's really late here. But I'm getting around to recording this because if I don't do it now, I probably won't get it done. But today we're talking about Elden Ring, more specifically how I don't like Elden Ring, but we'll get to that in a second. I have no problem with Elden Ring. In fact, I bought the game day one and I received the physical pre-order bonus that included an actual Elden Ring. I was mad excited to play this game, but I didn't think it was for me. So why didn't I like it? Well, aside from the fact that I bet $20 that God of War Ragnarok will pull a 2018 and take home Game of the Year, I think I tricked myself into thinking this was my kind of game. I love RPGs, but they aren't exactly my genre of choice. I have played The Witcher and Cyberpunk and even Fallout, but because Elden Ring is more akin to the tone of that of Bloodborne and Dark Souls, I stupidly jumped right in thinking it'd be my favorite game of all time. I knew Elden Ring was going to be a hit, and I wanted to join in on the fun. If this game was supposed to be an RPG, what role was I playing, the frickin' victim? The challenging bosses combined with this really dark tone makes this game seem so dreadful. Or maybe I just suck at it. One of the only reasons I even bought the game was because a coworker of mine hyped this game up like it was the second coming, even mentioning that George R.R. Martin had something to do with the story, which even now I still don't know and don't bother looking it up because I filled my Elden Ring-sized void playing God of War and Stray. I actually despise the fact that Elden Ring didn't resonate me as much as I hoped it would. I see some of my favorite content creators play it and listen to my friends talk about it, and it makes me genuinely sad that I can't see it the way they do. Much like anything else, the game isn't for everybody. I do know I'm not the only one that felt this way when it came to Elden Ring, but going into this video, I read an interesting article about how much fun Elden Ring is to not play, stating it's a lot more fun watching other people play or clips on Twitter rather than getting owned over and over and over. I also read one that I related to more called "I Tried So Hard to Like Elden Ring, but I Just Couldn't Do It." And I'll read that excerpt now. Despite never having played any of From Software's previous releases, the presentation of Bloodborne was too intriguing for me to pass up at launch. I played for a few hours, beat a couple bosses, and I didn't like it. Fast forward to 2022, Elden Ring launches, and all of my friends excitedly talk about their experiences. This gets me antsy to give Bloodborne another shot. So, after 7 years, I pick it up again, and I love it. Something clicks this time, and the horrific gothic realm of Yharnam transports me away to gaming paradise. This extreme shift in opinion allowed me to convince myself that I should try Elden Ring too. And after putting an immense amount of time into Elden Ring, wanting so badly to like it as much as I like Bloodborne, it just didn't happen. The From Software gameplay loop is an interesting one. Gaining XP with the chance of losing it from some careless misstep or trying to take on too many combatants is a great way to teach caution. But unlike the maze-like closed-off spaces of Bloodborne, the open-world nature of Elden Ring rubbed me the wrong way. I don't much care for open-world titles, and during the early game, I never felt confident that I was heading in the right direction. I felt aimless and settled for exploring the beautiful environments at random. This was perfectly pleasant for a time, as the world From Software presented was densely packed with intriguing possibilities. But eventually, I wanted to start making some meaningful forward momentum in the game, which meant tackling the biggest hurdle I had with enjoying the game: the bosses. When I think back on boss fights in Elden Ring, the first emotion that rises up in me is irritation. Most of my memories of fights from the game are ones of annoyance. Enemies had attacks that felt undodgeable or unblockable. Others had combos that ran for far too long. Still more were so aggressive that healing became nigh impossible. Some were a combination of all of the above. It became a distraction, something at the forefront of my mind. It made it harder to enjoy the artistry and craftsmanship that went into all these encounters. I kept going, kept playing, kept waiting. Did I hate it? No. There were too many positives to objectively say that. Well, in this case, did I enjoy it? Again, no. I spent more time waiting to enjoy myself rather than actually enjoying it. So while I may be able to say that I beat Elden Ring, it'd be a lie to say that I enjoyed it. And playing so much of it, that's truly disappointing. Now, I may not be able to relate word for word with what this person captured, or what this person said, like not liking open world games and playing Bloodborne. Well, that's actually a lie. I played Bloodborne. I haven't played Dark Souls, but I played a bit of Bloodborne. But when I was making this video and I was doing research and trying to find people's both on both sides about how they felt about Elden Ring, from the side of my favorite game of all time to I just didn't like it or I didn't get into it, I feel like this person captured exactly what I would have said in this video anyway, perfectly, in their words. Dying over and over left me with no words, just sighs and irritated grunts, and I wouldn't have been able to formulate that as well as they did. But what I did agree with is that Elden Ring is far from a bad game. The world is big and beautiful, the music is great, and the challenging enemies and bosses, though maybe not for everyone, still adds a layer of enjoyment for most people. I think they said it best when they talk about waiting to enjoy the game rather than enjoying it. I still think there's time for me to get used to it and hopefully make another video in the future about how much I like Elden Ring, the complete antithesis to what this video is supposed to be. But I do have to say congratulations to Elden Ring on Game of the Year. It is certainly well deserved and honestly made me want to go revisit the game again. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. I went back and played it for this video and to capture some footage, and I died over and over and I stopped playing it all over again. But there will be a time where I boot the game up and dedicate a significant amount to enjoying it and enjoying myself, and hopefully it resonates with me then. Like they said, and like is something I wholeheartedly agree with, Elden Ring has too many positives for me to say it's a bad game. It's just not for me, I don't think, at least not right now. And I do know I know people in my real life, and I also know people, on the internet that have said that, they bought Elden Ring thinking that, they would like it, and they didn't. And that's okay. If you bought Elden Ring and you loved it, it's your favorite game of all time, it's your game of the year, that's awesome. Keep playing it. Tell me more about it so I can play it. And for those who bought it thinking that they would like it and ended up didn't like it, that is also okay. Elden Ring isn't the first game that I've done that with, and it won't be the last, I guarantee it. But I'm still going to keep it, and I do plan on revisiting it in the future, but not anytime too soon because I have more videos to get out there to you guys. Sorry I missed you guys last week. Had a bunch of stuff going on, but I'm back with videos this week, starting off with this one. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of me kind of ranting about how much I dislike Elden Ring, mainly because I suck at the game, but also hopefully this prompts me to get into it more, and I do promise in the future to revisit it and get better at it and make another video talking about how awesome it is from my point of view. I do want to hear you guys' thoughts on the game though. Were a lot of you happy with the Game Awards announcement? Is Elden Ring your game of the year? Is it not? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Please leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. But before I go, I know that Elden Ring won Game of the Year, but there was a funny thing that happened at the Game Awards where I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this by now, where some random kid just snuck on stage and he didn't even sneak, he just walked right up there, but that's besides the point. And got up there, and while all the actual devs were talking at the end of the speech, just said the most bizarre thing. I'll play the clip right here at the end before the outro, but with that being said, I love all you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Matan. You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
All right.